Hello, everybody. Good evening. How are you? I have an urgent question that I've been pressing on my mind, and a lot of us have been asking this question. Why does my paycheck vanish in days? Why does my paycheck vanish in days? I know I'm not the only one who have asked this question. I know a lot of us have asked it in different ways. Why is there no money in my bank account at the end of every pay cycle or before the next payday? Why is my wallet empty? I just got paid, but it's like I have nothing left. I know a lot of us asked this question, and I'm definitely not the only one who have asked this question. And if you've been working paycheck to paycheck, you have a single income that comes in just every payday, you might have asked this question multiple times. Why does my paycheck vanish in days? Why is it I just got paid and it looked like I did not get paid at all? Let's be real. Most of us work so hard. There's no doubt about that. But by the time the rent, all the bills, the car notes, the transportation for those of us in the city, your metro cards, and your groceries are paid, mortgage, rent, the paycheck is gone. There's literally nothing left at the end of the month or the week before the next pay cycle comes. Living paycheck to paycheck feels like a hamster wheel. And if you've been there, you know what I'm talking about, because I've been there multiple times, at least for the longest time of my adult life. It feels like I was in a hamster wheel living paycheck to paycheck. You're running, but yet you're not getting ahead. You're in the same spot week after week, month after month, and year after year. And when you feel like you're having a breathing room, boom, here comes again. You're back in the same spot. If this feels like you, or you've been there, or you feel like yes, and this is what you're talking about makes sense, let me get a yes in the comment section. I used to think that yes, if I budgeted harder, I budget well, I have my budget, I have it all written out even before I go to the store, I'm not impulse shopping and all that, I cut back Netflix, I cut back all the subscription, things would change. But I learned the hard way. You can't just save your way out of living paycheck to paycheck. You can't just save your way out of it. The truth is, you need to increase your inflow, because whatever is going on, let's face it, your paycheck is not enough, period. That's what changes the game for me. I needed to know the truth that I needed more inflow. I have to increase my inflow. The outflow is a whole lot. The bill is an outflow, right? Your mortgage is an outflow. Your rent is an outflow. Your paycheck is the only inflow. Then there's a problem, because there's so many things going out and just maybe one coming in. So you need to increase your inflow as much as you have outflows. For me, that was the game that changed the whole thing for me. And it started with my digital business. That changed the game for me, because I know that having so much going out and just a little coming in over a period of time is not going to change from year after year, even changing one job to the other, maybe a higher pay rate. But it was still one inflow. It wasn't getting the job done. I didn't have to quit my job. I started small with my digital business. But over time, it gave me consistent income outside of my paycheck. It feels good when you have multiple checks coming in the mail for you, not just the paycheck that came in my bank checking account only, but I have multiple income coming in by the week. So even before my paycheck comes, income comes from my business. That extra income moved me from just surviving to building stability and even dreaming bigger. It gave me room to dream. It gave me room to see beyond what my paycheck can offer for myself and my family. I wanted to be inspired and encouraged that yes, there is an option outside your job. There is an option outside your paycheck. Maybe right now you just have a paycheck and you're looking at the bill is this tall and your paycheck is lying down flat there. There is an option. That's where I was. But I took the baby step of knowing that there is an option, that I have to increase my inflow as much as my outflow. You can have 100,000 going out and 50,000 coming in. You can't have $20 going out and 1 cent coming in. You need to increase your inflow as much as you have the outflow. So if your outflow is much more than your inflow, you can cut back as much as you can. Cut the Netflix, cut the cable, cut all the cutables. But if what is coming in is not sufficient, you can't say, oh, we're going to cut your rent or cut your mortgage. How are you going to do that? And some of us are like, yeah, I'm cutting all the treats I give myself. Yes, but for how long can you do that? That is just surviving. Let us stop being in the survival mode and learn the skills necessary to move us out of where we are. It's pinching. I wear heels. Ladies, you know what I'm talking about, right? You wear those shoes, you love them, and you squeeze your feet in there. Sometimes in there, yeah, it's going to expand, it's going to relax, but it pinches. But because you like how it make you look, you wear it anyway. Let's not be like our shoes, messing up our toes, right? Our feet and all that. But this is your life. This is your health. This is your family. This is your future. Everything is connected to your finances. And that's why I'm encouraging us to know that if you are tired of the hand-to-mouth circle, there is an option. That's what I'm simply telling us tonight. If you're asking yourself, my paycheck just came in and it looked like it did it. I just got paid, but it looked like I did not get paid. I just got my paycheck and it's all gone. If that's your situation, you're living hand to mouth. That's what that is. Let's be real. It's just a hand to mouth cycle, or like it's just survival. Let me take care of me now for the next month. That means you can't even dream far away from your nose. That's what that is. So if you right now are like feeling the pinch, it's been January through this September ending today, and you've been looking and you've been thinking, you've been praying, you'll be confessing your faith scriptures, and you'll be speaking positively to yourself. Things are going to change. Here's your answer prayer. You can make the change, and it just takes a little step to create an inflow, create another income stream. I just told you I was living the same way like you. I was living paycheck to paycheck. Before the next pay comes, my account is red. It's nothing. Sometimes I just hope the check don't go in so that I won't have an overdraft, because then I have to pay the overdraft fee and keep me in the red longer than I expected. So sometimes I'm putting out a check and I'm hoping they don't put it back in the bank account until my paycheck is released. Man, that was a tough time. I never pray for anybody, not even my enemy, if I have one, to ever go through that. And that's why I'm excited to come out here live every time to let us know there is an option. Increase your inflow, because when you're bringing more money to the house, it eliminates a lot of stress, because some of the stress that we feel is tied to our finances. And that's why I'll always say here, if you can take care of the money thing, you can take care of a lot of things. Yes, money don't answer to all things, but money sure do solve a lot of problems, right? If that makes sense to you, just put a thumbs up or a yes in the comment section. I know that you're feeling it, and I know because I felt it so much in the past, and I don't want to walk that path, and that's why I'm bringing this information. You don't have to walk the path. Yes, having a job is a good thing, but I want you to know that I am not special. I just made a decision to start. I decide enough. I'm angry and I'm mad being broke. And I hate using that word, I'm broke. I'm broke. A lot of us use it a lot. Oh, I'm broke. I have nothing. Yes, you won't have nothing if your inflow is less than your out is your inflow is less is more, you do that. But if your outflow is more than your inflow, there's going to be a problem. So if you're ready to take back your life and break away from the circle of hand to mouth, living paycheck to paycheck, I would love to invite you to my information section. I'll just send you a 20 minutes video for you to watch. So you don't have to wait till we just ended a live webinar. You don't have to wait till next week, Tuesday to have, or wait to Thursday. Yeah, this is a new week, right? You don't have to wait to Thursday to get. I will send you just a 20 minutes video that you get the content that I'm talking about. This digital business information section. You start your own affiliate business in a working system. We literally build a system for you that works, your own tax registered business in the country of your origin. And then you operate from there on a global platform. What can be better than that? While you still have your job and you're building, because a lot of us, I work in healthcare, and a lot of us will work 2 job, 3 job, multiple shift, multiple hours. Yet we're still in that paycheck to paycheck. Why do I do overtime? Because I want to increase my income. Why do I do 2 shift, 3 shift or plus? Why am I the only one who is ever available to volunteer for everybody's job, shifts, right? Because you need the extra money. Because I need the extra money. But guess what? I'm the only equation in that if I get ill, anything happened to me, then that extra paycheck coming from overtime and long hours is gone. But can you do the regular hour that you have and build a business on the side, even with the little income you're making? Yes, I did that. And so many people are doing that, using this digital business with low entry. That's where I learned to do what I'm doing today. It's where I share exactly what you do. You learn with these webinars, with this short information section. I told you 20 minutes video, a snapshot that you get the detail, all the nuggets that will give you the information you need to start as soon as possible. If this is something you're looking forward to, put info in the comment section below or send me a direct message, right? And I will send you this 20 minutes video, answer any question you have if you want to learn more, right? Because the deal is we can work as many hours we want, but the stress, the burnout, the frustration that comes for not being able to pay your bill, the saying of no to our children, even when whatever they're asking for, is we know they need it, but because we don't have, we'll tell them no, not this time. As a parent, I'm a mom, and we'll come up with reasons. I've been there, and I know all the tricks. I'll tell you, I got 5 of them, so I could tell you how I handle every one of them when I don't have to give them. But that shouldn't be. Right? It's not about what we give. There's some things that we need, the kids need. You know they need this thing. It's not like, oh, out of share or necessary luxury or some sort of fantasy thing. You know, and I know they need them. But we say no. Why? Because we can't afford it. We don't have it. Right? But it doesn't have to be like that. So I wanted to remember your paycheck doesn't define your future. You have the power to write a new story or where you will go with your finances or how life will take you through this last quarter of 2025 and the years to come. Enter 2026 with empowered financially. You can do that. Let's move from just surviving to thriving. Thank you so much for joining me tonight. I want to put you through our system. I want to help you build your own business, create your own income so you can be empowered financially to do the things you've always wanted to do. And I hope that this will be a future together doing this business. I look forward to connecting with you. Thank you and have a good evening. Bye-bye.